Greetings everyone, here's Ludwig, and this is a game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is now my second match play by email against KilRoy. Scenario 1 still. Yeah. This is the new map, and KilRoy have working American Allied torpedoes. Yeah. In this turn I still unload in Davao and Mersing, and hope not to encounter any Allied surprise Navy engagement. There was a task force in the Philippines, but it looks like we don't engage. Heavy submarine activity east of Hawaii or around Hawaii. So my SAP intercept here one of these cargo ships escaping out of Hong Kong and Manila. This is a sinking cargo ship. And there's one hit on my APD, but I think this is yeah, this is a 3-inch, so 75 millimeter, something like this. Yeah, it's heavy anti-aircraft. Can also use for coastal battery per fire, but the damage is so small. It's enough to sink local minesweepers, but I think for APD it's a little too small. So long as only one. Good. More sub hunting here in Hawaii. Both sides at the end find nothing and create nothing. There's a mine hit. Somewhere just hit a mine. More subs immersing. I get 2 hits on this submarine, but this is maybe not enough to really force this. And even if I think it can return to Singapore, repair in 3-4 days and back in service. But 3 or 4 days is all what I need to unload everything in Mersing and simply finish this operation. So, not detection. Of course, the Allies, Catalinas are still working out of Manila or Clarkfield. Maybe not Clarkfield, but any coastal base. And what is left? Strike again against my invasion fleet, but my zeros are still on duty. And again, no chance. More buffaloes getting destroyed. In Hudson's. This is my long range scout airplanes. They're finding some small cargo ships. But I don't have an air HQ, so I can only use bombs. And these pilots are not trained for any torpedo or bomb attack missions, so not really a high chance to be successful. First, some more bombardment in China. And this is my carrier fleet. Find also a ship, a small local mine layer. And I think one bomb hit is enough to finish this. Immediately sunk. Some training for my pilots. And a small Dutch AP. One torpedo hit, one kill. But it was loaded with troops. So this was maybe some unit trying to escape out of Malaya, Singapore, wherever it's come from. It will not find and reach the destination. But maybe they can swim. I mean, if they can swim. And if there's no big fish waiting for them to maybe bite a little here and there. In bad weather, grounding my air force, this can always happen in a Jochen game or my own game or every other game. And the afternoon there was, at the end, not really any airstrike. The sub is still here, but I cannot get rid of it. But at the end it also don't create much damage, so it's okay. One more shell hit on my APD, but still no fire, no heavy damage. Nothing. So last turn, one unit escaped. This time, both British forces are getting destroyed, and because both getting destroyed, I cannot make a immediately jump the hex and follow them. Well, this is no Battle of Mersing. The Australian force is trying to hold the line, but of course they're a little outnumbered. So, Battle of Davao. Also, the Filipino forces simply have not the morale and the numbers. So, pushed away. And this was all. So, nothing really too important. 3 smaller battles, but all a victory for Japan. And nothing in China. Still too much is moving in China, so the armies are first forming up maybe one more week before there's really some bigger action going on. Good, I don't have too much air activity. The Buffalo's getting killed and one Hudson's. And no zero on my side. I lost only one airplane. Oh yeah, one light bomber. Ship sunk one of my cargo ships. Maybe this is, I think, damage from last turn. And the rest is all small stuff. this US Navy cargo ship is maybe the better one, but again, nothing really too important. And the AP was small, the mine layer is small. Yeah, it's only support stuff. No one really will use this more lately, maybe in 43. But here now in the beginning, the Allies also are maybe a little short on ships, and every ship I can think is, yeah, at the end points for me. So, because I only lost one airframe, but I lost no pilot. Still only one ace. Okay. So, because there was nothing really in China, so I don't really need to talk here. You can see that everything is moving, Chinese are moving, so KilRoy really use everything now much more active. That is really an improvement. And the new map really make it a little more complicated for the Japanese to organize everything. Thailand, Burma, I mean, far too early to see here anything. Malaya, I took Mersing, so I can now send my tanks out and try to cut. So next turn I'm already here. The question is only if this forces gets trapped or if they can escape. And here is also, yeah, this is not good enough recon. But if my tanks can take this, yeah, I really don't know how many units I can trap here. But it's really, you can see it is now 11th of December and it was the latest day I must take Mersing to have any chance to trap your forces. If you don't get Mersing, normally you must get maybe Mersing already in December 10th. But then it's more risky. But if you won't have any hope for cutting the British forces here, do it 10th or 11th December, or better skip it and don't try it even. Because then you have only the risk, but there is no hope. If you take Mersing maybe at 14th or 15th, what you want achieve with it. Good, my subs trying to blockade here any movement, but maybe most of the ships are already running away. Davao fall, so that is fine. My forces are still moving up. I have now 350, 800, nearly 1000 attack value are so far in the Philippines. This is not enough to go for Clark Field. But most important is I think shattered already 2 Filipino divisions or corps, regiments. And maybe he cut here one more unit that they cannot retreat. Nothing else here to see. Borneo is completely ignore first. Really Malaya and Philippines only. I'm waiting here for my carriers and additional forces to link up. My carriers are already, yeah, here. So I'm on the way to Truk, simply only to maybe resupply some fuel. And also from Truk I can then later make a decision if I go south to help with Rabul, or if I must go east to Marshall Islands. I'm still waiting for a little more feedback if where's the American carrier force. Yeah. And the submarines are still running to positions to maybe create some trouble for KilRoy, maybe around Fiji, New Caledonian, east coast of Australia, and also here still blockade of Hawaii, but only to delay everything a little more. But I don't really see any information about the carriers. I don't know if KilRoy will go first back to Pearl Harbor, or if he maybe try to link them up here in the open ocean and then have 2 carriers ready for striking everywhere where he believes is a good opportunity. Good. Then, thank you all. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.